my name is Tian and I'm with a Durham student, and today we are joined by an episode about how we can find friendship at Durham University. So firstly, can you guys introduce to me your Durham stats? That is your name, college, year and your degree. And also, where have you come from today?
Hi, my name is Melisenta. I'm a first year Marketing and Management student at Trevally College. I'm here from Brighton.
Hi, my name is Sarita. I'm a postgrad student here, studying management in entrepreneurship. I'm from Castle College and I'm from Bangkok, Thailand.
Great, thank you so much. So on the topic of friendship, did you guys have anything you worried about, did you worry about making new friends before coming to university?
You go first.
Personally, I was very worried about the university friendship experience because I'm a first year and I was a fresher, and I was really worried about whether I'm going to make any friends, any valuable friendships, whether I'm going to miss my old friends. But overall, it's been a great experience and I managed to find a lot of friends.
Yeah, I was worried that would I be lonely here in Durham, because I heard it's quite a small city, right? Yeah, but then I did a research and done many societies offered by Durham universities, and I believed that I could make many friends here just by joining the societies. Yeah.
Even the group chat that Durham offers, kind of like freshers group chats on Instagram, WhatsApp, I'd say they really helped me to get to know people who are going to be in my college, because that was my first concern. People in my college, that's where fast friendships tend to start, and then it evolves into societies once you go out of your college. But I'd say that's where I actually started talking to a lot of my friends who I'm still friends with now, and hopefully in the future will be too.
Oh, that's so good. And then what would you guys say makes like a good friendship?
I think it's the relationships that based on mutual respect, patience, and understanding. You have to be a good listener to one another. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like friendships with no judgments, because you need to fully support your friend. You don't need to judge them. You support whatever they're doing. Trust, loyalty, and kind of like being able to depend on that friend if you need help from them and stuff. So you need to go to them if something is wrong, and they will be there for you.
And then now a little memory trip lane. Who was your first friend that you guys made at university? How did you guys become friends?
In my case, actually, before coming to Durham or the UK in general, for Thai societies, we have a pre-departure meetings with other Thai friends who plan to come here as a postgrad student. So we made friends before coming here together. Yeah. For the international friends, I also met them in the class. Yeah, Okay.
Yeah, I gained a lot of friends during Freshers Week. Me and my best friends here, shout out to my friend.
Come on.
We're such close friends. She is the past person who I go to share all the ideas, all the gossip, everything. We're so close. We're planning a trip together. But the way I met Seared was literally on the first day of me being at Durham. Wow. It was during that international freshers in the Castle Bar, and I just heard her talking to a frap, and I was behind her with nobody else, and I was like, oh my god, I should start making friends. And she seemed so sweet. She was talking about Ariana Grande, and I was like, hi girl, oh my god, nice to meet you, what's your name? And so we've been friends since then, like sisters.
Oh, it's such a sweet story. And then yeah, just going back onto like Fresher Week, you just mentioned like a term frep. Frep are just like older students who come back, who help you move in. How did you find like Fresher Week, like your first time like being in Durham, and there's quite a lot of pressure with making new friends? Like how did you guys cope with that? Like what sort of things did you do to put yourself out there but also be yourself as well?
For me, it was a bit overwhelming because there are many activities going on, and I also bought the MCR membership.
Wow.
So I had to pay like £50 for the whole year, and then you get to join these activities together, and there were like 2 or 3 activities going on in one day, and it wore me out.
Yeah, Fresher Week's intense.
Yeah, definitely. That's a lot. But then I got to meet like so many new faces, and they were so kind and lovely. They're from like many countries in the world. Yeah. Wow. And people were open-minded.
That's so cool.
So they're really nice.
Oh.
Yeah.
Personally, I found it a bit nerve-wracking and overwhelming, the whole Freshers Week thing. And Trevally College, which I'm from, we had a lot of events going on in the past like 2 weeks, every day more than 3 events. It was kind of like paint and sip, where you paint like art and talk to other people, kind of like going out field trips. So there was a lot of opportunities for me to talk to different people and meet new friends, international friends as well, because the way it was separated, the Freshers Week, first international students come and then home students come. So I had the chance to meet international students like me, and then also the home students, and it was a very great experience. I learned a lot about Durham and people, and it kind of set me up for the year.
And then something I would be encouraged by, because I'm also a first year as well as Melisenta, is like definitely don't give yourself too much pressure to like find your like forever friend, lifelong friend. Like, it happens naturally. Everyone ends up finding a friend, and it's okay if it doesn't happen in Fresher Week, because there's a lot of overwhelming, and it's okay to take a break away from everything as well.
I agree. There's like such a saying, like, do not think that people who you meet during Freshers Week will last you, and if they don't be upset about it, because it's just like everyone's just trying to make a lot of friendships. Everyone's in the same boat. Exactly.
Yeah. What makes an ideal housemate? Because I know also for second year you have to move out and live with other people to cook and to live with. So what sort of ideal roommate or housemate would you say?
I'd say a housemate who can communicate, because when you're living together and you need to set different tasks that you need to do, they need to respect that and be able to do it, rather than just like kind of pull it off, okay, you do it. So you need to make sure that the person who you want to live with is a person who you know and trust, because you're going to be living in the same environment with that person. So don't try and sit in the house with the first person you've met. Kind of get to know them, their boundaries, and people who are open to like negotiation, because sometimes you need to negotiate something like cleanliness or whatever.
I also agree with Mel, and I also believe that they should be open-minded and have lots of empathy, and they should be open to communications. And also hygiene is one of the key
I agree.
factors to choose your housemates.
Yeah, they're so good. And definitely with your first tip, I wish I was told don't rush into signing a house as well. How have you found it like as a postgrad like experience? Because I know you're only here for a year,
I was so worried about accommodation in Durham, because I saw on the news, right, that there were some years, like maybe post-COVID, that there are not enough houses for students, and they had to line up in front of the street for like a couple of hours to book.
The housing crisis.
So my college, I think every college in Durham, they offer postgrad a space, especially international students who are postgrads. You're gonna be secure with a room, and I chose studio room. So I got to live in New Cape Deer Court with Castle College, but we are self-catered.
That's great. And then some people may be wondering, I found my friends, but what should I do in Durham? Is Durham too small? So what sort of things do you do like during your free time outside studying together?
In my opinion, Durham is not small. There's so many things I didn't know that exists in Durham. For example, I go with my friends bowling, the Lane 7. There's arcade. I always go there with my boyfriend every day. We have this membership card where we pay everything for the air hockey and everything. Every day we're loyal customers. Audio and cinema as well, with great films. You can there's so many opportunities. You can what's the word? Row on a boat. You can just hang out, and generally the town is very great. Get some snacks, ice cream, bubble tea, and just chat, spend some quality time together. Have nights in, which are more valuable for me. Watch films together.
And save lots of money as well.
Exactly, it saves lots of money. Work smart, not hard. But
how much did you pay for the membership for the Lane 7?
It's basically not for the Lane 7, for the arcade. It's kind of like basically the points that you buy for the things that you can use. So there's 100, but it's 500 points, or £10 for 10 points, and you can play lots of games in one day. It's very nice.
It's so fun. And also I find that Durham's very walkable as well. Right. Do you guys have any favorite walking routes around Durham?
I would say the longest walk that I had to walk to class in term 1 and term 2 would be 40 minutes walk
Wow.
to the old business school. Yeah,
That's a
from
lot.
my accommodations.
Yeah.
But it didn't feel like a long time because you get to enjoy the scenery along the way, and the weather is not, I would say, not too hot, not too cold, but some days it rains.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Yes,
but it
if you
doesn't
prepare
rain
for
a lot.
rain.
Yeah.
But yeah, especially like walking down the rivers. That's
Oh, I
probably
love
my
that.
favorite
It's my
walking
favorite
route.
spot. Yeah, it's really,
Yeah.
really pretty. Because I live in True Valley, which is a hill college. So for me to get into the new Waterside Business School, I usually tend to go down there. It's like pretty cathedral with a river. Then I get Starbucks and go to my class. And my other favorite walk is near Maiden Castle and Calves. There's such like a pathway with lights, and in the evening it's very vibey, and I just tend to go there. And like for the forest as well. There was this one time when I did 20,000 steps going from here to Giles Gate, big Tesco's, just walkable. I just love the nature here. It's really good.
Yeah, I didn't know like Durham is actually like a forest city in the
It
UK.
is,
It is
yes.
one of the most beautiful cities.
Yeah.
Some people call it Durham bubble, right?
What is that?
Oh.
A Durham bubble. So like just like the minute that you just sit down from the train from Newcastle, you feel like you're in different city.
Yeah.
You're in like
Yeah.
this, like they have their own charm.
Yeah, no, I think it is. Especially with like Harry Potter landmarks and stuff and places.
Yeah,
it's
definitely the cathedral.
Yeah.
I think it's one like quite underrated, even though like I live so near it. I barely go to it, but I'm like it's so beautiful and so peaceful.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And a cathedral cafe.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
cafes,
we should highlight
guys.
that.
Let's talk about cafes.
I heard the scone that's good, right?
Wow.
The scone.
It's so good.
Yeah.
We should go.
Wow. Yeah, what's your favorite like cafe? I know cafe coffee is quite a big thing for Durham students. So yeah, where do you guys like to go for your favorite coffee?
For me, I would say Riverview Kitchen. Just because of the view, it's by the river, but the food is great too. Yeah.
I was gonna say Riverview Kitchen as well. I just really like how it's like on the river. I always get salmon avocado toast there. The best loyal customer. I mean, Las Spaghettas, Pags is the classic one.
So
but it's
good.
So good. The price
So
is good.
good.
Aperol, amazing there. I also really like Dingsway. Not a lot of people know about it,
Oh,
but it's
I haven't
Dingsway
heard of it.
Sushi. It's Japanese, authentic cafe. Really good. Amazing sushi, amazing yuzu tea, mochi. I absolutely love it.
So as you guys can tell from the answers that we're just giving to you guys, there's a lot to do in Durham.
Yeah.
So yeah, never run out of ideas. And then yeah, I guess on a more negative note, have you ever felt homesick whilst being at Durham? And like how do you overcome that homesickness?
Personally, I have felt homesick because it's quite like a long time period. I haven't seen my parents over 3 months. And I'd say the only reason you can cope with it is just keep yourself entertained. And I just got involved myself in a lot of societies, part-time job, spending time with friends, doing series watching on Netflix, kind of like just try to obviously call your parents. That's how you can cope, like socialize with them, talk to them, but just keep yourself engaged. Make plans every day what you want to do, and then time would fly, and then you would see your parents again, and you also had a great time and boosted up your CV.
You're so true about time flying. Like I'm like how we finished the first year. Yeah.
Soon.
Yeah.
For me, I got homesick once during winter just because of the weather. You know, when the sun just goes at 10
Yes.
and then set at 4 or 5. Yeah, and it's during the long holidays as well, during the Christmas break, and Durham was so quiet during that time because almost everyone just like went back.
Oh yeah,
to
did
see
you not
their
go back?
family.
Did you stay?
Yeah, I stayed here. I didn't get to go back to my home country because it's like 20 hours away.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just messaged my friend who's lived in Sheffield. It's like, what should I do? I feel homesick. She just like told me to open Netflix and watch some comfort movies. Yeah, so you feel better because normally I would go for a run, right? If I feel down,
Wow.
I'll like go for a walk and enjoy the scenery as I mentioned earlier. But in winter,
Too
it's
cold.
too cold.
Too
Yeah,
cold
and it
to run.
rains.
yeah. It feels even more lonely when you got out because not many people walking on the street.
Oh.
What about you?
I think because I'm quite fortunate that I'm in like Leeds, so it's like only 1 hour train away, but I've definitely felt like, you know, sometimes you can feel like you're doing so much and then but still feel quite lonely. But yeah, I definitely think just have a confidence that everyone feels it once in a while, like you said, you're not the only one, and I think when you know that, that helps you overcome the feeling. But also watching movies, love that. Have a good girls' night in, get yourself a popcorn and get your laptop out. But yeah, and Melisenta, you talked about activities in societies. To me, I think I found most of my closest friends in societies because you get a chance to meet people outside your college as well. So yeah, what sort of societies are you guys like part of, where you found friends and people with similar interests? And you also mentioned about your part-time job as well.
Oh yes. So personally with me, I feel like most of the friends I found were actually outside of my college as well.
Wow.
And I feel like societies is such a good thing, that because some of the societies, they have a lot of number of students who want to be in them, like events weekly, and so each week different people come in and go, so it's not the same amount, like same set of people, so that's how you tend to meet different people who have the same interests as you. For example, painting, like art, painting, and then you can chat to other people who are also like doing that, and that's how you kind of bond. Similarly with my part-time job, this Durham student.
Shout out Durham student.
Shout out Durham student. Yes, I have applied at the start of the year, and I feel like that's one of the best opportunities I've gotten at uni, because it's not just about working and doing what I love, which is sharing content, but also we have monthly team meetings with students from different years, postgrads, undergrads, and completely different.
That's how we all met each other.
That's how we met each other, exactly. And we're great friends. We went for bubble tea last week, and it's just really great because we can talk in the meetings and share our ideas, but also bond, and then outside of the job also do valuable things and hang out.
Yeah.
I feel like Mel said pretty much all the things.
But you do pretty different activities as well.
Yeah, I also joined the Meditation Society, Aerial Art Society, and Equestrian Society.
Wow.
Yeah.
Those are really unique.
Yeah.
Because before coming here, I tried, I discovered my new hobby, which is aerial arts. You get to do the aerial hoop and aerial silk, and I found out that Durham Durham University also offered this society as well. So I feel like that's
cool.
There are many societies here, and there's something for everyone, you know.
That is so true. Like honestly, guys, like Melisenta said, like you can come in, like feel free to try new things at university. You don't have to have prior experience most of the time, but even if you do, you can join on advance and, you know, play at a professional level as well for university. But also, if you're someone like me and you want something a bit low-key, you can also do that. And yeah, that's so cool that what you guys do, and definitely put yourself out there. That's how you get the most out of university.
Exactly. Yeah, I agree.
Not just like staying by yourself. Of course, you're not going to be making friends if you just sat in your room and be like, I have no friends.
Exactly,
you have to put yourself
out there. You need
to
like put yourself out there, have some confidence, go out, even though it's hard, you don't feel like socializing, because that will benefit you. And then once you're homesick, those friends will be helping you out.
So true. Yeah,
so,
and that support network.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Okay, and then we're down to our final question, guys, which is, what do you feel like it means to be yourself at university?
I think being myself, is it like in terms of friendship or just in university? Like
just in university. Actually, both. That'd be great.
Okay. Feeling myself in a friendship, I'd say, is when I feel like I can freely express how I feel. I can be as silly as I can, make jokes, feel comfortable, not feel like I'm being judged. And as I said, friendship is not when you're being judged. And kind of just having fun and not feeling nervous when you're speaking to somebody and so locked in. I feel like that's how I feel like I'm myself, because I can distinguish that between my close friends and how I engage and speak with them, or people who I recently met and how I'm locked out. Yeah.
So good.
For me, I would say being yourself is to express your emotions and your thoughts with people that you trust, and also with because it's like express like yourself, and then express your thoughts and emotions like to other people, and don't be afraid of being judged by others.
That's a big one.
Yeah, and also like in the meantime, you also have to be respectful towards other people as well.
Definitely.
Not just like say like mean words. Yeah.
And then
to one another.
what I find at university is actually I met so many different people to myself, like from different walks of life or different parts of the world even, like because Durham really attracts like all sorts of people, and just be really open, I think, is the biggest advice I give to people when they're thinking of coming to this university. But that's so good.
Also, don't be afraid to set your boundaries as well.
Yeah.
Same
Express
boundaries.
like your likes and your dislikes.
So good.
The communication is key in the friendship.
But we really hope you found this podcast encouraging to like make friends when you come to university, and know that Durham there's a place for everyone here.
There is.
And
There's
then-
even a ramen society, guys.
Yes.
Watching society.
And
Don't
banana
forget it.
society, and
Yeah.
even if there isn't a society that is for you, you can set one up, take initiative,
Yeah.
be a leader, and make a change. But we really hope to see you in Durham, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye-bye.